So it was my birthday about a week ago or so. 8 days ago. And so some of my friends decided to give me gifts, which is kind of weird because I'm like one of the least thoughtful friends that you could have. So the fact that people thought about giving me presents was kind of cool. And I don't know why they did that, but I'm glad they did. My buddy Frank got me this sweet shirt from Jomez. He also hooked me up with several essences to add to my bag. Pretty cool dyes in these guys. He knows I like to throw these, and he wasn't using them and thought, hey, this would be a cool present. So thank you, Frank. That was super thoughtful, and I will use them. My other friend Carlos picked me up the new Sake Bomb Enforcer. I've been able to throw this a few times so far. I used it in a round actually on Sunday. I used it in 2 rounds. The thing is a meat hook. It's great though because it's not quite like the tilt. It's not so ridiculous that it's just, you know, gonna drop straight out of the sky, which is why I love my tilts. But this guy is actually super useful, especially if you have bad forehand form, but you absolutely need a forehand shot. You could throw this as bad and as much anhyzer as you want, and it's gonna fade. So this thing got me at least 1 birdie this last weekend. So thank you, Carlos. I will continue to use this. A couple other friends, you know, said they got me stuff in the mail, so I'm looking forward to that too. That would be cool. But of course, my best friend, my wife, got me the best gift. That's right. I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even say anything. She just knows me and loves me. And this showed up this morning on my way to work. So naturally, I figured this would be a great opportunity to do a box opening, an unboxing, if you will. Show you what I get in mine. There's a couple videos out there so far. I wanted to see how different they are. I know maybe one of the discs that's in here, but I want to see what else came. I happen to be a fan of Discmania. I'm not, you know, a diehard Discmania or die guy. In my bag right now, I have DGA, I have Innova, I have Discraft, I throw some Discmania. I kind of go with if it's a quality product, it feels good in my hand, and it does what I need it to do, it's a good disc for me. That being said, Discmania, I really have never been disappointed with the quality of their products. It may not be the perfect disc for me, but I know that it feels right. The plastic feels good in your hand. I mean, almost all of the different plastics are something that I feel comfortable throwing. I definitely recommend Discmania to a lot of new people who are kind of looking for maybe something different than what you can find at the local store. That being said, there are some discs from Discmania that just don't work for me. So I'm interested to see what's in here, see if there's stuff that I can put in my bag, maybe some things I can test out, and maybe do like a follow-up video. I think I'm gonna do a review on this Enforcer, or maybe just a review video with some footage of throwing it out in the field to see how it flies. And depending on what's in here, maybe I'll do something like that as well. All right, let's see what's in here. Cool. Got a 20% off coupon. That's already a win. All right, I'll keep that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to blur that out so you don't steal it. First disc. This is a Active Base Sensei. It says it's a 3301. It's got a really like tacky feel to it. Stamp's pretty cool. Gold stamp on like a mint green disc. I don't think I would putt with this, but might be a good thrower. Give it a try and see how it comes out of the hand. See if it goes straight or turns. See what kind of glide it has. Yeah, maybe give that a shot. Oh, this is a cool stamp. I've been seeing this one. I think Daily Disc was showing me this in his video. This is pretty sweet. It's a pink Neo plastic, I believe. Yeah, and this is an Essence, which I will be throwing. This stamp is really cool. I don't know how much I like the red on pink, but I do like the stamp, and of course I do like the disc. So this will probably go into my backups, because I would rather throw all my other discs that are already beat up and ugly first, and then if I need something more overstable in this category, I'll go with this guy. But I'm definitely excited about that one, because that's something that will go straight in my bag once I lose a couple. Astronaut. 12.6 -4.1. I have no idea what I will do with this. Some people really like them. I don't know if it's as understable as it looks or as it says on the flight numbers. I mean, it's a 12 speed with 6 glide. So if it's pretty flippy, it might have enough time to still pan out at the end and fade. But it's only a 1 fade. So in my mind, this is either a crazy like hyzer flip turnover driver, or maybe a roller. Maybe a roller that, you know, has less fade on the end. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with this. I may do a flight video on this, like a review video on this disc, because I'm interested to see how it actually flies. If it's anything like the numbers, I don't know that it would be useful to me. But I haven't thrown it yet, so I can't judge it by its numbers, right? We'll see what happens with this guy. Got another one of those kind of cool swirly stamps. Can't remember what they call that stamp, but it's a cool color. I like the red foil on top of the like neon yellow green disc. This is the Active Premium Mentor. This is something I haven't thrown yet, but is more in the category of a driver that might be useful to me. It's 11.5 -2.2, so I'm assuming that it's going to go from maybe a slight hyzer release on a full power drive. It's going to go straight for a really long time and then have a little fade, a little stability at the end. I'm going to give this one a try. I've heard some good things about the Mentor, but I don't really know that many people who have one in their bag, so I haven't been able to try them or see how they fly. So this one is definitely going to be an experiment for me. But all in all, looks pretty cool. All right, we got a Discmania X out. And let's see. This may be, yeah, this is made by Innova. And feels like some type of a fairway driver. I think I'm gonna have to look in. Oh, I got the stamp. C-Line TD. I don't think I've ever thrown one of these, so this will be another one of the experimentals that I'll give a try. Yeah, I do like this plastic. I mean, it's not really going to be around anymore, but who knows? Might be great. Might be wonderful. I might really like it. This is cool. I like that one. I have a couple of instincts that I like throwing, but I don't have anything that looks or feels like this one. It's a super domey. The stamp on this plastic is super cool. I almost wouldn't want to throw it. I'd be afraid of like marring its beauty, if you will. This is a rare looking disc. I don't think I've seen any disc with the same blue sparkle and silver foil. Like, that's just, it's too nice to throw. It's like a car that looks so good you can't drive it. We'll find out. we'll see if I cave in and throw it. I do like to throw fairway drivers, and this would be a good overstable option, but I do have some others. Super pretty disc. Evolution Origin. It used to have one of like the Neo Origins. I did like it. It felt really good for kind of tunnel shots and woods shots, but it was a little bit too flippy. Like I couldn't quite trust it enough. This plastic, I mean, this is the Exo Soft. It feels real grippy. It even, I mean, I know it's just, I'm holding it, I haven't thrown it yet, but it really does feel like it would have a little more finish on it. I mean, it's a one fade, so it's not going to have a lot of finish, but it feels better than the other one did, just in my hand. Which, if that's true, this might be super useful, because the last Origin I had, I really did like the way that it came out of my hand. I liked the way it felt on different grips, but what I didn't like was that if I just gave it 5% too much power, it was turning over and it was never coming back. So I don't know, this might give some of my buzzes a run for their money. We'll definitely be trying this one out. Special Edition Origin. Oh, getting to the fancy stuff. The reason this box exists. Rainmaker Prototype Flex 2. Man, this is so grippy. This is like, wow, this is really grippy. So this is a Prototype Flex 2 plastic. And this is, I mean, I tend to like to spin putt more than push or splush or any other version. I definitely could see this getting some really good spin out of your hand, and it's just got good contact with your pads of your fingers for sure. This is really grippy. I'm wondering if it stays grippy in the rain or not. I mean, it is called a Rainmaker, so, you know, I don't know if I use this, I'm going to then have to play in the rain. We'll see. I will be giving this a try. I've got some beat up KC Pro AVRs that I've been putting with for quite a while. I have some new KC Pro AVRs. I've been using those for a couple years, cycled a couple in. I do like when the bead wears off of my KC Pros. It just feels better, and so this, not having the bead, kind of feels like a worn-in KC Pro AVR, which is what I'm currently putting with and currently enjoy. But you know, I'm always looking to see if there's something that's a little bit better. This does feel maybe a tad bit shallower, but I could be just imagining that. One thing I don't like about the AVRs is that they do feel kind of deep in my hand, and sometimes that gives me issues. But I don't know, this feels really good. I'm definitely going to be throwing this and trying this. This isn't a disc to just, you know, put on the shelf and hold on to. So we'll give that one a try. Probably try throwing it too, see how it holds up. And then there's always something extra at the bottom of these boxes. Oh, I like that one. Prototype Flex 3 Rainmaker. I like that blue stamp on a sort of charcoal gray. And this one, feels a little more stiff than the Flex 2, I think. I mean, that's how it appears to me right now. This one actually, the Flex 3 might be the one that I use as a putter, because it definitely has a familiar feel to me, but it's got better grit. Yeah, this is, I'm for sure going to go out and putt with these later today and see how I like them. These are sweet. It's also cool, you know, just supporting your pros that you enjoy. You know, Eagle's one of those guys who's put out great content, who puts on a show whenever he plays on the tour. He's definitely somebody that I would love to support in the sport. So the fact that my wife decided to get this box for me is super cool, because it's not only a gift for me, but it also helps support somebody that I love watching. So Eagle, thank you. Hillary, my beautiful wife, thank you. I'm gonna have fun with this. Thanks for watching. This has been fun for me. Obviously, opening presents is always fun. Yeah, appreciate you sticking around for this. It's always fun opening a mystery box because you don't know what you're getting. You kind of have an idea, but it's always a little bit of an adventure. How could I forget to check the bottom? Sweet. Got a little Eagle pin. I'm gonna throw that on my bag, maybe. And of course the Jolly Rancher. How could I forget the Jolly Rancher? Now my kids can fight over this. Well, there it is. There you have it. Fun discs, cool stuff. Gonna give them a go. And maybe there'll be a follow-up video with some disc reviews. Maybe even a giveaway if there's something that I just know is not gonna work in my bag, but maybe it'd be great for one of you guys. Yeah, so stay tuned and there'll be more coming your way.